Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy. Tell me about your past. Ooh, okay. And your strength. What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? So looking here, bottom of the deck, the moon, there is a lot of confusion, just this kind of state of not knowing what is going to happen next or which path to choose, where to go, kind of that type of energy. But it doesn't feel as negative as I'm actually making it sound. It feels a lot like, okay, I don't know what's happening next. That's okay. That's okay. I don't need to have all the answers. Because what you're really doing is you've been planting a lot of seeds. You've been looking for the right opportunities to invest. Now what's happening here with this Knight of Swords is that the fruit of all your labor is starting to come to fruition. And so things are starting to grow, and it's all going to happen so fast. So if you've been spending a lot of time planting these seeds, watering them, making them grow, that this is, you're doing this under the moon energy, and the moon's like, well, yeah, but it might take some time. It may not. We don't really know. And which ones are going to, bear fruit? Let's see. And that's kind of where you are right now. Interesting that the universe wants you to focus on a tower, because there is going to be some sort of sudden change. But what this feels like to me is that it's not your change. There's somebody else around you, somebody else very close to you, who's going through this tower moment. And that's something that you need to focus on, because there's something in this lesson, not just from you with your connection to this other person, but also that you can learn from yourself. Not all lessons have to be kind of learned the hard way by you. Sometimes you can learn lessons from what other people go through. So pay attention to that. When I look in your past position, this is definitely coming through as a love connection. 2 cards came out. I got the Ace of Cups, and I also got the 3 of Wands. And so probably some sort of delays around the beginning of a connection with another person. There could have been delays right after the connection with another person, because it's Ace of Cups and then the 3 of Wands. And so it could have been something where it was just having trouble getting off the ground. It was like you really weren't making a lot of progress. This person is connected to the tower. What you have not lost sight of is exactly what you want, and your strength is in going after it. So this Hierophant energy tells me that you want a high level commitment with another person, and that you're not willing to settle for less than that. If somebody can't bring that, if they don't have the ability to enter into that type of relationship with you, or they just need some convincing, I don't think you're going to go for it. So I do see you walking away from something here in your near future, and it's actually the 8 of Cups is moving towards a 9 of Cups, which is your wishes filled. When I look at the external influences here, I am getting the 5 of Cups. So this is about seeing things from a different perspective. And so just make sure that you're focusing on the cups that are upright, not the ones that have fallen over. But it's also judgment is showing up here in what else you need to know. And so this is about that, making a final decision, seeing things from a different perspective, knowing exactly what it is that you're doing here. Ace of Pentacles is showing up in your hopes or fears. And of course, this is coming across as a hope. You want somebody to make some sort of offer, or you want to be able to make an offer to really go down the road of commitment. There was 2 cards that showed up here in your potential outcome. So we'll find out more when I clarify, but it looks like 3 of Pentacles and, 3 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. It looks like forgiveness. In fact, the Judgment looks that way too. This looks like forgiveness after some sort of heartbreak. So if there was somebody here in your past that may have cut things off from you, created some sort of distance, this person, and that led to some sort of heartbreak on your side. This person is coming back asking for forgiveness, and it does look like you are going to see things from a different perspective, that there is going to be an opportunity to forgive. And it's this person that's been going through a tower moment. It's their tower moment here. So let's see what else we get to this story. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, I'm getting the Strength card. So it definitely takes some patience to have some strength, but it's also about being okay with which ones produce fruit and which ones don't, because not every opportunity is going to be right for you. And so there is this level of acceptance necessary to say, okay, well, it didn't work out, so I'm not going to overthink it. I'm not going to get hung up on that. I'm going to focus on what is meant for me. Tell me about the Tower. I got the Emperor and I got the Queen of Swords. So the Emperor and the Queen of Swords, whomever this other person is, there's a lot of clarity coming to them, to him or her. So male or female is just the energy of the card. I mean, I have male and female both represented here. So Emperor is very much, it's Aries energy. So this is somebody who's very motivated to take action. This is somebody who is not afraid of conflict. There's a lot of clarity around it, but conflict sounds very negative. They're not afraid of conflict. They will go after and stand up for themselves for sure, but it's also about picking your battles, choosing, being very judicious in how you do that, because not every battle is worth fighting. You don't want to lower yourself. I mean, really focus on the ones that are worth it. And so that's what this other person is going through. This is the lesson that this other person is learning, that there are times when it makes sense to enter into some sort of battle, engage in some sort of battle, and there's times where there isn't. Tell me about the Ace of Cups with the Three of Wands. The Moon. When all of this happened in the past, there was this lack of clarity around what was happening, why was it happening, what is next. That's the same moon energy that you've been sitting in. So you've been sitting in this energy for quite some time. Could be 3 months, could be longer than that, could be 3 weeks even if it was shorter. But it does feel like that created this illusion of, now what? With the Hierophant, I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles. And so there is abundance connected to this. So while you're looking for that person that would offer you some sort of high-level commitment that you would want to enter into that type of relationship with, you're focused on your own finances, your own abundance, your own well-being, all of those things. Okay, so the near future, the Eight of Cups is being clarified with the Tower. So you are, okay, the way that these are actually laid out on the table, you're actually moving towards this Tower. So whomever is having some sort of Tower moment, it could be you. The Tower is out here twice. So it could be you that's having this Tower moment. You're leaning into it. It's providing you a lot of clarity. It's helping you discern whether or not you need to engage in specific discussions or arguments with other people. If it's not you, then it is this other person that you know from the past, the relationship that never really got off the ground. You're actually leaning into that. That's the thing that you're going to move towards. Tell me about the Five of Cups. I have the Sun, so a lot of positive around this change in perspective. With Judgment, I am getting the Two of Cups. So possibly a reconciliation with this person from the past. You seem to be on the same page now, whereas in the past it was an Ace of Cups, now it's a Two of Cups. There seems to be a little bit more equal give and take at the moment. Or when this person comes back in looking for forgiveness. With the Ace of Pentacles, I'm getting the Knight of Cups. And so, yeah, this is still coming through as your hope. Like you want a commitment with another person who's making you an offer. Tell me about the Three of Swords with the Six of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Yeah, Nine of Swords. So you're not really sure. There's some anxiety around the decision that you need to make here. So let me get 3 cards on the guidance. I don't think that was it. That card was not it. So the 3 cards on how to handle this kind of somebody asking for forgiveness. So we have the 5 of Wands, obstacles and challenges. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the 7 of Cups here. So the choice is going to be yours. You may have some lack of clarity on exactly what to do here. But there's going to be something about this person and this connection that you really do need to think through. You might even lose sleep over it a little bit just because it is going to create some sort of tension for you. With the Tower showing up twice, this is something that's going to come out of the blue. Absolutely come out of the blue. So let's get any last messages from the universe. The card that came out was the new moon in Gemini, and it says think it through, which I don't think is going to be a problem for you. Not with that 9 of Swords. So Sagittarius, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. And I have to tell you, as a Sagittarius, I'm very curious how this is going to play out. So yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.